Hello, Fibro Warriors. Welcome back to the channel. If you're here, chances are you're curious about fibromyalgia, or you're like me and you wonder why every little bit of your body hurts. So, today, I want to share some groundbreaking research from 2025 that might change how we think about fibromyalgia. So grab a cup of tea, take a sit, get comfy, and let's dive in. Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Pammy Jean, psychologist and fellow fibromyalgia warrior. Today, we'll explore research-backed strategies to calm our body, heal our mind, and find hope again. So, the big news is that a study found a connection between fibromyalgia and bile acids. A couple of years ago, I created a video called A Potential New Biological Signature in Fibromyalgia, Bile Acids and Microbiomes. It was very interesting and goes to show they've been looking at bile acids for a while. Yes, those are the substances produced by our liver to help digest fats. Researchers discovered that a low production of bile acids might actually be behind our pain. Here's how they tested this. They took mice that had no exposure to germs, like the bubble boy, and introduced them to stool samples from fibromyalgia patients. What happened next was shocking. These mice started experiencing pain in a similar way as to how we do. They flinched when they were touched, and they avoided playing just like we do when we're having a bad day. After 3 weeks, the mice developed sensitivity to touch, heat, and even muscle pressure. This lasted for 4 months, but what's even more fascinating is that these symptoms were linked to lower levels of bile acids in their systems. This wasn't a one-off discovery. In 2019, researchers began investigating the role of gut bacteria in fibromyalgia. They found that the gut microbiomes in fibromyalgia patients was quite different from healthy individuals. A study in 2021 showed that fecal microbiota transplantation, that's a fancy term for gut bacteria transfer, could reduce pain and fatigue in fibromyalgia patients. Then in 2023, more research confirmed that mice receiving gut bacteria from fibromyalgia patients experienced pain, immune system activation, and even changes in their metabolic processes, mimicking our symptoms, including a reduction in specific bile acids. So what does this mean? Bile acids made by our liver are sent to our intestines, where gut bacteria help transform them into other forms. This transformation is crucial for digestion and regulating pain. In people with fibromyalgia, something goes wrong in this process, leading to lower levels of helpful bile acids. When the mice received an additional bile acid treatment, they experienced pain relief. This suggests that our pain may be linked to a shortage of these beneficial bile acids from our gut bacteria. Now, I know this sounds complicated, but here's the gist. If we can restore the right balance of gut bacteria and bile acids, it could help in managing our pain. So, in a 2024 study, scientists found that fecal microbiota transplantation could help alleviate symptoms in fibromyalgia patients, supporting the findings from the mice studies. They didn't test this in the latest 2025 study on humans, but the evidence keeps growing. Research suggests bile acid imbalances may also affect how the body processes fats, potentially explaining some metabolic symptoms in fibromyalgia, like altered fat metabolism. Lower levels of bile acids can also be correlated to fatigue and cognitive issues. Neuroinflammation and gut microbiome changes can be explained due to low bile acids. Lastly, unrefreshed sleep correlates to a specific bile acid with lower levels. And as that video explained on a bile acid signature that I did, perhaps there will be one in the future. More research is needed. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I'll share what I'm doing. I'm starting to modify my diet and gut health. I've recently stopped taking a certain pre-probiotic that I've been on for a while. Instead, I'm experimenting with digestive enzymes and thinking about potential supplements to help my gut health even more. If you're struggling with pain, it might be worth tracking what you eat and how you feel when you eat that food. It can really help if you can identify patterns. If this information was helpful to you, consider subscribing for more content like this. Your support means the world to me, and we're all in this together. Let's share our experiences in the comment section down below. You matter, and so does your journey. That's all for today, friends. I hope you found this as enlightening as I did. Until next time, take care of yourselves. God bless you. Sending you gentle hugs and support. Love you.